You don't know, you know. I'm a lady on the first day of reggae dance hall, and me I bring to you and you and you. What me say? Jamaica from the outside. A Jamaica from the outside. And I'm me proud to be a Jamaican. But me say all of we barriers, them a broke down. All of we barriers, them a broke down. We are one united Jamaican. It again, it a spice up the food.
Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm always in the mood for some good Jamaican food. And that's exactly what I discovered in Lakeland, Florida. Guys, if you're anywhere in the vicinity of Memorial Boulevard, there's a food truck that is owned and operated by Leo and Sasha. I'm going to highly recommend them. So, I'm going to tell you more about them in this episode. Welcome, guys. Welcome to another episode.
Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
And how long you been at this location?
So we're fairly new in this location. We've probably been here for about 3 weeks now in this location.
So we missed the opening then.
Not yet.
Yes,
We
not
don't
yet.
have
We
a grand opening yet.
Okay.
So-
So we'll be sure to catch that.
Yes, for sure.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. But you were saying that you had another location.
Yes. So we've actually ran actually ran a Jamaican restaurant in Ohio, in Cincinnati, for the past 18 years. We've operated out of Cincinnati. So and then this is just our mobile version of our restaurant that we have here.
Okay.
Yes.
So I guess after Florida, you'll be going to another location to open up another one.
Hopefully this could be the last.
Hopefully SpaceX we go to the moon and do some jerk chicken to aliens.
Guys, tell me, what made you start a Jamaican restaurant here in Lakeland?
Well, everybody has to eat, and why not give them good things to eat? I mean, so that's why we've always been passionate about food. I mean, you know, I believe if you put in the time and the patience and the love in the food, people can feel that when you serve it to them. And we just enjoy doing as a family, like cooking together and, serving the community.
So tell me about the business. How challenging is it to operate the business here?
Oh man, I mean, we all know restaurant work is probably one of the hardest business to actually be involved in. But if you love what you're doing, it's not work. You know, I enjoy getting up, or doing the prep, and it just makes me feel good when the time that you put in, we put in the time and people are happy when they get our product.
Yes.
So to us, this is not work, but the restaurant game is truly a challenging game.
What about sourcing the ingredients? Since it's predominantly Jamaican,
Right.
do you have any challenge sourcing the ingredients?
Well, the ingredients for us is we create a lot of our own seasonings, right?
Okay.
So we're not depending upon somebody to sell us jerk rub, or we're not, no offense to Walkerswood. Walkerswood is good,
Yeah.
but in order to, in the restaurant game, if you want to survive, you got to create your own seasonings,
Correct.
because if you don't have them on the shelf, how do you cook?
Yes.
So yes.
What about the produce, like the meats?
Okay, so it just depends on the time of the year it is. Like, right now it's March Madness, right? So you're not gonna find no wings, right? Because everybody's selling wings, right? And Super Bowl. So you have to get stuff ahead and follow the trends of the holidays in America if you want to keep up with the food. But traditionally we use Restaurant Depot, and then we use a couple of local meat shops and stuff like that as well too.
What are some of the meals that you prepare and sell?
Okay. Well, we have our traditional, like our jerk chicken and our jerk pork. But for catering, we do oxtail, goat, anything that, on the Caribbean side. But we also have a lot of infused products too.
Tell us about that.
Right. Well, in America, they're not used to eating chopped curry chicken with splinters. So, right, we give them boneless. We'll give them like a boneless thigh curry chicken, or, just to introduce them to the product, right? And then you see people move from a boneless curry chicken to now they're requesting goat, right? So you have to introduce them slowly because they're not used to
So
But
you
we're
break them in.
you break them in slowly, right? But you know, for the traditional Jamaican, we do have that bone inside if they want to come and chew it as well too. You know, so
Yes.
yes.
Yes. But do you find that they ask for a lot for the traditional, like jerk chicken and the jerk pork?
I would say if they're used to going to a Jamaican restaurant, and yes, they're gonna come and ask what they're used to getting. But if I've seen people, their first choice is to go for a boneless meals,
Okay.
you know, because it's easier, you know.
And it's what they're used to.
Exactly.
Right.
And if you're at your desk, you can't suck on an oxtail bone at your desk. You might want to be. It might be a boneless wrap. You know, it's
Yes.
easier to introduce to you, right?
So Leo, tell me, who are the persons who support your business? Do you find a lot of Jamaicans are a mixture of Americans and Jamaicans?
I would say a mixture, equal. You know, I would say a mixture. You know, traditionally Jamaican. Once we wave the flag, you know they're gonna turn up and support. So you know, I always love my Jamaican people because they will forever support, right? But we're in America, right? And it's not a lot of us, but traditionally, Jamaican cuisine is probably one of the top cuisine I believe in America, and everybody's after oxtails and jerk chicken at this point. So a mixture, right?
Yes.
Mixture of people, right?
And you mentioned earlier that you did mostly catering,
Yes.
and that the name is. Tell us why you call it Friday.
Okay. So traditionally, I went to the University of Cincinnati, where I played football, and every Friday I would cook for my teammates, and I would call it Island Frydays every Friday, right? So then it went from that. I would cook every Friday, just keep the name, and then and it just stuck with us. So you know, every day. I guess we're not TGI Fridays, but why not? Every day feels like Friday. Why not, right? But yep,
Yes.
yep.
Okay, and you do catering too.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
You
ma'am.
want to tell us just a little bit about that?
Yes, ma'am. Well, catering, we do all traditional Jamaican meals. You know, your curries, your oxtail, your stew, your right. But we also infuse a lot of our Caribbean spices into American meals as well too. So we'll do like jerk chicken pasta. We'll do jerk chicken nachos. We'll do like jerk chicken cheese fries, right? So we have a plethora of whatever the audience require. We do tastings where if we're doing like a wedding, we'll probably prepare that meal first and to the bride first, of course, because it's her choice, right? And then, you know, if she agreed with the spice level, because it's a difference between Frank's hot sauce and Scotch bonnet pepper sauce, right?
Yes.
So, you know, somebody said they want it hot. I don't know if they're ready for the Scotch bonnet, but we'll give them a sample and they can choose their spicy level, right?
Awesome.
So it's not what we want, it's basically what the audience requests. I believe we're at where we're supposed to be right now, right? So for me to get up and to be able to do what I love is what we truly cherish every day. As long as I'm with my family, and the smiles keep coming and we're building. But eventually, I see ourselves as being true catering event planners, right? Where we can pull up to your house and we can give you music, and then we can give you food, and just bring the vibes wherever we go. That's why we went mobile, so we can bring the fun to you.
Leon, do you want to show the audience a sneak peek on
Yes,
your
ma'am.
behind
Why
the
not? Of course.